Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English. I am Chris.
And I'm Lena.
Are you ready to dive into today's topic?
Absolutely, Chris. Let's get started.
The robots aren't just coming for our jobs, they're already here. Studies show AI will automate 30% of workplace tasks by 2030, but here's why that might actually be the best news you'll hear today.
Well, that's a bold statement. What makes you so optimistic about something that has most people worried about their job security?
Let me share something fascinating about what happened with ATMs. Everyone thought bank tellers would disappear completely, but instead, their roles evolved into something more valuable: financial advisors and relationship managers.
That's interesting, but surely some jobs are more vulnerable than others. What's the real picture looking like?
Here's the breakdown. Jobs with repetitive tasks are definitely changing. Data entry, basic customer service, routine manufacturing, these roles are seeing the biggest impact. But for every job being automated, we're seeing 3 new types of positions emerge.
What kinds of new positions are we talking about? Because I keep hearing about AI writing code and creating content.
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. We're seeing roles like AI ethics consultants, machine learning trainers, and automation specialists, jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago. And get this, professionals who can effectively use AI tools are commanding 20 to 30% higher salaries than their peers.
So you're saying the key is to adapt rather than resist? How exactly should people be preparing for this shift?
Let me break this down into 5 essential skills. First, AI literacy. You don't need to code, but understanding how to use AI tools is becoming as crucial as knowing Microsoft Office was in the 90s. Second, emotional intelligence. Something AI simply can't replicate.
That makes sense. But what about the other skills? I'm particularly interested in what might not be obvious.
The third is critical thinking and complex problem solving. AI can give you data, but you need to know how to interpret it. Fourth is digital adaptability. And fifth, which might surprise you, is creativity combined with technical understanding. I recently saw a marketing team use AI to generate hundreds of campaign ideas, but it took human creativity to recognize which ones would actually resonate.
Well, that's a relief for creative professionals. But what about industries where automation is already happening?
Here's something unexpected. Manufacturing workers who were worried about robots are now becoming robot operators and maintenance technicians. The jobs aren't disappearing, they're evolving, and many are paying better than before.
That's fascinating. How are companies handling this transition?
Companies are actually investing more in human skills than ever before. They're finding that as AI handles routine tasks, they need people with stronger soft skills: leadership, communication, and creative problem solving. Some are even paying for employees to learn these new skills.
So what's your advice for someone who's worried about their job security right now?
Start small. Spend 30 minutes a day experimenting with AI tools in your current work. Identify repetitive tasks that take up your time and research AI tools that could help. The goal isn't to replace yourself, but to enhance your capabilities.
That's much more manageable than trying to completely reinvent yourself overnight. Any specific tools you'd recommend starting with?
ChatGPT for brainstorming, Grammarly for writing, and industry-specific AI tools are great starting points. But here's the key. Focus on understanding how these tools can enhance your work rather than replace it. Think of AI as a very capable intern who needs constant supervision and direction.
That's actually a really helpful way to think about it. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Remember this. Throughout history, every major technological revolution has created more jobs than it eliminated. The key is being on the right side of that change. Instead of resisting AI, become someone who knows how to leverage it effectively. The future belongs to those who can work alongside AI, not those who try to compete with it.
That certainly helps put things in perspective. Thank you for this enlightening discussion about AI and the future of work.
And remember everyone, stay curious, keep learning, and don't let the robots outsmart you. The future is about human plus machine, not human versus machine. Alright, that's a wrap for today's episode. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more tips to improve your English. And hey, if you want to take your learning to the next level, check out the books I've linked in the description. These are some of the best resources to boost your vocabulary, grammar, and confidence in English. Blast off.